What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast, WWE NXT Deadline. Watchalong. It is your boy, the franchise player, Double B Bad Blood, joined by that dude right there, Shane F. and Husky, and your boy, the Portland wrestling legend right there, Mr. David Claudio. Welcome to NXT Deadline, boys. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready for this clusterfuck.
Man,
I am hungry. I am excited, and above all, I am curious.
You're curious, huh? What are you so curious about, my friend? What are you curious about?
When's the last time we saw this match? That's what I'm getting.
That's what I'm getting at.
That's what I'm getting at, my friend. That's what I'm getting at, my brother. I'm looking forward to seeing something fresh, something new. Like it's like Vince McMahon once said, anything can happen in the WWE.
It's gonna happen tonight. That's for damn sure.
Oh yeah.
That is for damn sure. We got some real key matches going on tonight. We got the Women's Iron Survivor Challenge match. Cora Jade, Indy Hartwell. Hold on, I'm looking at the thing right now because they're talking about Carmelo Hayes now. There's a lot of great athletes in this match. This is going to be something very unique. Very, what's the word here? Groundbreaking. So we got Axiom, we got JD McDonough, we got Carmelo Hayes. They're just going through. So they're going through all the rules and everything right now. Two superstars start the match. It'll be 5 minutes thereafter. A new superstar enters. The rules are ridiculous. I don't even want to go over the rules. They're ridiculous. Shawn Michaels came up with these rules, and I'm like, they make no sense. You get a pinfall, you get 1 point. You get disqualified, you get 1 point. If you lose the match, if you lose a fall, you go into a penalty box. This is not fucking hockey.
Right.
This is King of the Mountain with extra steps.
This is King of the Mountain.
The whole point is, after 25 minutes, the person with the most pinfalls, disqualification wins, submissions, whatnot, who wins the Iron Survivor Challenge, challenges for the NXT Women's and World Championship. We got Denise Salcedo live on the show right now. We got Roxanne Perez with Kelly Kincaid. They're talking about the match right now. Roxanne Perez, formerly Ring of Honor World Women's Champion Roxy, making a very big statement in NXT. Yeah. What do you think? What do you think, Shane? Have you been watching this?
NXT like lately? No.
You said no.
No, absolutely not.
Well, we were gonna bring in the NXT experienced guy here, but he's not on the stream yet. So when he jumps on, yeah, we can talk about that when he jumps on. But we got Zoe Starks, who recently turned against our friend Nikita Lyons. Friend of the channel.
Did Sam Roberts have a full head of hair once?
You can see where his hairline is decreased.
Yeah.
But look at Denise Salcedo. Like, she's doing pre-shows for NXT. She really is the hardest working woman in sports infotainment.
Did I just tell them to be bald?
You know, like me, my friend, he doesn't have that beautiful head of hair.
No.
He's already bald. Me, I'm just practicing for the day I become bald, if I ever become bald. And bald is
practicing.
Hey, bald is beautiful, man, except for on Sam Roberts. I'm sorry.
Yo, who's this blonde?
That is, God dang it.
You need to tell me that she's your homegirl, because I know you're all over the business and know worldwide.
I don't know her, though. I know who she is, but she's not a friend. She's Vic Joseph's. She's Vic Joseph's fiance.
Vic Joseph, okay.
Yeah, the commentator Vic Joseph, who's there with.
I hope Zoe Stark wins tonight.
You hope Zoe Starks wins?
Yeah. She's pretty good. Better than out of everyone in the match. Honestly.
You know, it's probably gonna be Braun Breaker's girlfriend, Cora Jade.
Mid. Braun Breaker.
You think Braun Breaker? Okay, so look, let me get the card together. We'll get the card together. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll have the card together, and we'll talk about this crazy first ever number one contenders match for NXT Deadline.
Oh, man, the clusterfuck match that is not the championship scramble.
You know, I will much prefer it be a championship scramble. At least I understand the rules.
Right. I love the championship scramble. That was like
Yeah.
fun. If you pin someone, you're the champion.
Well, that makes sense. We'll be
Yeah.
right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules are lame, have been taking all the fun out! Drive me insane! All these rules...
When you want to get your hair cut, you go get your hair cut right. You head down to Big D's Barbershop. Big D's Barbershop, Vancouver, Washington's best and brightest. 1019 Main Street, Vancouver, Washington, where you can go get your hair lined up, cuts, fades, shampoos, conditions, and all the great things that go with supporting a local barbershop in a local business area. You can also reach them online at www.bigdsbarbershop.com. Go get your haircut right.
These are more than just the sounds of a safe place to go after school. These are the sounds of interest being ignited and of mentors making an impact. At Boys and Girls Clubs, we don't do just one thing. We do whatever it takes to meet the needs of every kid who comes through those doors. Because whatever it takes is what it takes to build great futures. Great futures start here.
Back, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go ahead and let's break down NXT Deadline for you. Carmelo Hayes, Grayson Waller, Joe Gacy, JD McDonough, and Axiom are going to be in this Iron Survivors match, basically 25 minutes of an intense wrestling match, back and forth, over and over again. Whoever wins the match after 25 minutes, yes, whoever wins the match within 25 minutes becomes the number one contender for Braun Breaker's NXT Championship. Now, on the flip side, on the women's side, we got Roxanne Perez, we got Cora Jade, we got Zoe Starks, we got Kiana James, we got Indy Hartwell, and whoever wins this Iron Survivors Challenge match becomes the number one contender for the Women's Championship, held currently by everyone's favorite diva, Mandy Rose. Braun Breaker defends the NXT Championship against Apollo Crews. Pretty Deadly defend the NXT Tag Team Championships against your boys, The New Day.
New Day.
And of course, we got Aberfire versus Isla Dawn. So Isla Dawn, Aberfire, not really interested in this match at all.
Nah.
Pretty Deadly versus The New Day. Pretty interested in this because Pretty Deadly fucking sucks. The New Day is awesome. But to have The New Day on NXT, if they win the NXT Tag Team Championships, they will be the only team in WWE history to be the Raw, the SmackDown, and the NXT Tag Team Champions.
And they're doing it just because they want the ratings to be boosted.
No, FTR held the Raw Tag Team Championships, not the SmackDown titles.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stand corrected.
Yes. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. FTR is probably the greatest tag team in wrestling right now, which is the shit. They lost the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles tonight in a double dog collar match, which was severely violent.
I didn't even watch it.
So let's talk about this premium live event matchup with this Iron Survivor Challenge. All right, so Shawn Michaels basically broke the rules down like this. The goal is to have the most pinfall wins when the clock hits 25 minutes. Five superstars will compete in this 25-minute match. They'll battle each other and they'll battle the clock. Two superstars start the match every 5 minutes, and another superstar enters the ring. Okay? Until all five are in the ring. So it's kind of like Survivor Series. The match truly doesn't start till all five guys are in the ring. Falls can be won. Yeah, exactly. Falls can be won anytime via pinfall, submission, or disqualification. When a superstar scores a pinfall, he will earn 1 point. However, the superstar that loses the fall must pay the penalty, and they will be forced to sit in a penalty box for a minute and a half, 90 long-ass seconds in a penalty box. Once 90 seconds are up, the superstar can re-enter the match. The superstar who scores the most falls when the clock hits 25 will be named the Iron Survivor and become the number one contender to both NXT Women's and NXT Men's Championship.
And I choose Carmelo Hayes to win the men's.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
So for 25 minutes, we need to count pinfalls, which is going to be ridiculous.
Nah, homie, they're gonna give us a scoreboard. I promise you.
I hope so, but Jesus Christ,
Yeah, they
that's a
better
lot.
give us a scoreboard.
That's a lot, and the point
It
system.
ain't gonna be like WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, where they randomly show it to us. They gonna show it to us the whole time.
You think so?
They can't give you the Ken Hamlin 25 minutes, where it's only 3 to the 5. It's
They did
gonna
it
be
with
a
War Games.
full 25 minutes.
Oh, we'll see about that. This Kiana James chick right here, just random. She's just like a random NXT person, I guess.
Hey, that's
And
how I
Brooke
feel
Justice
about
still trying
Tony
to get a
Stark.
date.
Hey, JPG, are you still joining us tonight, my friend? Because if you are joining us, we would be glad to send you the link.
Well, yeah, we will be glad to send you the link. Justin Brooks still trying to get a date on NXT?
These guys are fucking ridiculous, dude.
How long is this storyline going to be?
Well, I don't know how long the storyline is going to be, but we're going to bring in the NXT representative here on the podcast, the one and only Throwback.
Throwback.
What's good, guys? It's been a bit.
We were talking about this ridiculous match. That's gonna be
And the
happening
rules are.
tonight.
What ridiculous matches? They're all ridiculous. Who are you shitting? By the
No,
way,
I mean,
if I keep saying what, my ear is still blocked like everybody's saying on Twitter.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't believe it. I asked that question and I got 55 responses.
You know the one response you should have looked at?
Yours.
When it said "go to the doctor," that response.
Let's be honest before we keep talking about NXT. I have had 2 telehealth conversations with both my primary and the nurse practitioner.
Mhm.
They both said, "Oh, there's nothing we can do about you because of the RSV, but you got to let it run its course." And I'm like, my ear is fucking clogged. I need help. Well, you just got to take all the medications and stuff, let it go. Like, the cough's not that bad anymore. My voice is getting back better.
Yeah.
It's
That's
just this fucking thing. So it's like, I'm like freaking so cold, keep saying, what? So let's be honest. The Iron Survivor Challenge is made to basically, it's like a showcase, but I mean, they're in the men's side. For me, there's only really 2 workhorses in there. You got Carmelo and Joe Gacy for me. But I honestly think, and I know we've got into this the other night with you guys, especially Bad Blooders, with the whole thing with me saying about Carmelo. It makes perfect sense for the short-term health of NXT 2.0 to have Carmelo as your champion after Breaker. Breaker is a working project, main roster project, but he is main roster ready.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You need somebody, as bad as it is to keep Hayes, freaking a great chaotic wrestling champion, one of the best, keeping him there in NXT for the time till they get somebody else up, maybe Grayson Waller in a little bit afterwards, but just get somebody that's ready. I think the perfect fit, if after Hayes gets the title, the perfect fit to carry it, if healthy, is Nathan Frazier. And I think Frazier can hold that title for a while. But also you have Bate, you have, McDonough, and you also have Dragunov when he comes back. So, I mean, the roster's pretty good, but it's not as, great as a lot of other rosters.
Mackenzie Phillips, that's her name. Sorry, it's been bugging me ever since Claudio asked me who the blonde was. Mackenzie Phillips, that's what it is. This match is, like, we talked about the rules. We talked about how the 5th and the final comparator will be determined, this way and that way, and how the match goes and the point system and all that crazy crap like that. It's too convoluted for a wrestling fan to be able to sit back and listen to it
on television.
To quote a line it's controlled chaos. That's what it is. Let's be really
not even
honest.
controlled chaos. It's ridiculous.
and-
what it is. I'm here for the train wreck.
Let's be honest, right? And I've said this to you guys, and remember, I was at Survivor Series with John, and by the way, he's here with the briefcase, just to let you know that. So he might walk by with that thing.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is that with wrestling across, and I've talked to Bad Blood personally about this, and very become jaded with a lot of the wrestling out there, just because of how predictable it is on this card. Other than those 3 matches, you've got the Iron Survivor women's and men's, and then you have, the title match, which is kind of predictable, but you want Apollo to win. But I think, honestly, the one match that's going to steal the show is Yes Boy and the New Day. Pretty Deadly in the New Day. And it's just the perfect timing for this. It's a perfect fit. And I wouldn't be surprised, and I've said this, and New Day wins this, and it gets Pretty Deadly ready to go to the main roster. They desperately need either Raw and SmackDown, somebody to inject that at some point.
No.
At some point.
Pretty Deadly is fucking horrible.
Yeah, still.
Oh my God. That would be the worst thing that could happen to the main roster.
But
These guys
but
are
also another thing is, I want to point this out too, is that